does seem like just a little bit of stare down in the mid lane. Zaltra is looking to do something right here, jumping into the bush, but it's gonna be the goes to Stoner, finding the engagement to Hui, who's taking really low. Incredible engagement from Zaltra, flicker throw, MOBA Zane onto the entire side of Gosu, and they will lead this game 1-0. And it seems like we have a little bit of tower trading action in the mid lane. Akai is gonna find a wall pin onto Zaltra, so we're gonna take it low and take it down. Despite Fars's effort, he's not gonna find any more damage to Zane's HP bar. He's gonna get away safely. However, we have to pop the ultimate just to stay alive. Stoner continue to pursue this mid laner. As we're gonna follow up, Ghost General coming in, but he's gonna be taken down almost instantaneously. And Stoner will be next. BTK take this team fight 2-0. We're actually seeing a little bit of sneaky rotation from Fars and Rafaela going to the top side, trying to catch the Cloud off guard. But it's actually Reynus right now who might be in a little bit of trouble. And sure enough, he will be stunned up, pinned down, and taken out. This is Ace mid laner continuing her rule of Terra across the entire map. I mean, if you're a BDK members, your confidence have got to be boosted to another level. You have completely turned the final round from 0-2 deficit. And speaking of turning things around, BTK Shark once again with a beautiful ultimate pinning down Eugene onto the wall. And Stoner will not find any luck in this game. And BTK will take this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the second week of North America Roundtable. And welcome to the elimination stage where only 2 teams out of 6 will survive and 4 teams will be eliminated. I'm your host, Liz. So today the stake is high and everything is on the line. Today's matches are all BO1, so there are not going to be any second chances. It's do or die. Which teams are going to make it out? Before we start, make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and turn the bell on for all notifications. Today's tournament is brought to you by Trovo.live. The grand final of North America Roundtable will be streamed exclusively on Trovo. So make sure to use the link in the chat to head to Trovo and warm up your seat right now. And without further ado, please allow me to invite our amazing casters for the day, Dave and Sky.
All right, what a wonderful job. Big shout out to our incredible host Liz. Make sure to go follow her on her social media. I'm your caster, AssassinDave. With me, the one and only sexy and charming Sky. How you doing, Sky?
And your host that caps the most, I'm Sky. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be seeing the first match of the day, which is Out Meta versus Pretty Boys. Are you excited, Dave?
Yeah, I'm absolutely blasted. Is that a right word? I cannot wait to see the actual action between the 2 teams. Again, guys, today's matches are all best out of 1, just like Liz said. So every team only have 1 chance. If they lose, they will be taken out. Only 2 out of 6 will be making out the elimination bracket to go to the grand final of the semifinal of the loser bracket. Actually, the semifinal of the loser bracket. And we're gonna have everything else done tomorrow. So the first game, Ben Pig, is gonna be happening really soon. Sky, I mean, which team is are you favoring tonight? Or do you have a favorite team tonight?
I feel maybe Out Meta. Maybe Out Meta, I'm thinking. But I don't know, both teams it's pretty evenly balanced, to be honest. The anticipation is just crazy right now. It's like building up inside me because the stakes are higher than ever. Like, only 1 match that decides the winner. If you mess up, then you're out.
Yeah. So they really can't mess up. And I think the first game, Ben Pig, is already starting. So without further ado, let's quickly jump into the Ben Pig stage.
All right, let's see. Yes. Oh, wow. Oh, I see Gosu Yujin is on the Out Meta team. Now I'm more excited than ever to be seeing Out Meta because I've never seen Gosu Yujin play and that. So I'm really interested. He's a mage player, right? If I'm not wrong. Is he a mage player?
Eugene? Yeah, I think so. In fact, for Pretty Boys, they have some really good players. my personal favorite has to be Guapo though, to be honest. Like his performance with many characters in the past tournament has just been really good. And now, you know, I'm actually really excited to see Pretty Boys performing. In fact, in the last tournament when they went against Team Sexy, they were doing pretty well. It's just Sexy are just way too good. They were having an early game advantage, but Team Sexy, you know, they have North America's star players, so they were not playing around.
Wow, actually, Pretty Boys. No, actually, I take back what I said. Both teams, I have no idea which side's gonna win. Peasy. Yeah, I'm actually, this game, I'm feeling so excited. Kaja, Eudora, Popo getting banned. Great bans, we're seeing some pretty normal bans. What do you think they're gonna be banning any hypers? Any assassins in this match, Dave?
Well, this is the only game, so I think a lot of for the teams they're probably just banning the most scariest champion that they do not want to see for their composition in this particular match, or they might just be doing respect bans, right, for characters that they seen on the other side, because we know the North American teams they're actually practicing quite hard. They're playing a lot of 5-man ranked, they're going against each other in ranked, they're doing scrim matches, and so you gotta be. When you look at the bans, you gotta try to anticipate, you know, what kind of characters the comfort picks for each other, and then that's probably the reason why they're banning this character. So right now we see some meta bans, to be honest, right? Xborg, Eudora, some heroes you don't want to see in your game. Not in rank, not competitive, just never.
I feel like half of the match being won is like done in the banning phase, the drafting phase, like what heroes each team is able to like lock down and which heroes that they ban. I think it's a very like strategic and very important essential part of the game.
Yeah, and we see Saber being banned away. Very interesting bans right here. I mean, I understand Saber is pretty good ban, but then I mean, it's pretty good hero, but is it really ban worthy? Oh, sure enough. Look, Almeda want to take out that Ling. So they're target banning. They're making sure they don't give the enemy any counters for that composition. And we have Ling as well as a really good support. So I mean, Almeda is definitely. I think they're doing pretty well in their pick, but Benedetta is really strong as well. So Pretty Boys, right now it's 50-50 on both sides.
Wow, I almost thought he was gonna pick Belleric there for a second, but they didn't pick that. I was gonna be like, wow, Belleric being picked here. But both teams have pretty good heroes. I mean, this on Almeda side, they got Benedetta, the Eve, Roger for great push. I think like Eve would be really great for zoning with her ultimate, like as like Roger goes in to push towers.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's easier to take it down.
I think Eve is one of Liz's favorite hero, right? I mean, are you a fan of Liz as well, Sky?
Of course I am. Liz, godly mage player. Godly mage player. Whoa. Okay. There we go.
We have some.
Actually interested. They didn't go pick that Kagura. They actually decided to. I'm sorry. They went back and picked that Kagura. They didn't pick that E. I'm actually interested. How come?
I think we have some connection issues right now on stream, which is quite interesting. How this is. Oh.
It's glitching.
Yeah, it is absolutely glitching. So let me just go ahead and quickly solve that problem. The observer seat is getting some challenges over there, but we got that problem solved. So now we're back.
Alright, Dave. Give Dave a clap on the back. Good job, Dave.
And by the way, guys, excuse the technical difficulties because what I heard is the producer is doing everything a potato computer. And by the way, I'm the producer, so I know we're doing through a potato computer. So big shout out to my computer for holding up all this incredible task of doing the production. You're awesome. Give you a kiss virtually. Anyways.
Hashtag potato OP.
Yeah, potato computer OP, definitely. You know, this is the time you need to pull up, and sure enough, perform. So almost gonna have some issues over there, but we're able to solve that pretty well.
Dave, could you actually explain how come they didn't pick that Eve and they decided to go for that Kagura pick?
I think the choices here. Also, Eugene is one of the best Kagura players in North America. One of his most comfortable picks is number 1. Number 2, Eve is actually a pretty stationary mage, so similar to Eudora, but Eve doesn't do enough burst to a very mobile hero like Lee. So I think when you're considering picking Eve, yes, it's a really powerful pick, but does it work in this particular match? On top of it, Eugene is really good at Kagura, so it's just 2 reasons, right? 1, you don't want to get countered by Ling. Number 2, Eugene is really good with Kagura, so two of those combined, why not pick Kagura? It doesn't make a lot of sense.
I just want to highlight that I am so happy to see Gosu Yujin using that flame shot because as everyone knows, I love bringing the flame shot spell and usually people roast me for it because they're like, oh, we take execute, take things, but I personally love flame shot.
Yeah. A flame shot is a really, really good spell for sniping. And we see Harley on the side lane usually just take flame shot now. Before I was taking execute on Harley, and after watching some tournament, watching some pro players play with flame shot, and it just seems such a good spell, especially skills with Harley. And remember guys, this spell also works with the magic penetration items. So before, when people take execute, the main consideration was execute does true damage. Our flame shot only does magic damage. But right now with all the Genius One and Divine Glaive build, where you really see that mages are gonna do true damage no matter what with your spell, so including flame shot also. So right now there's no reason for a mage not to go flame shot over execute. Flame shot offers so much more. You can push people back, you can do a lot more damage skills in the late game, and it does true damage on top of it. So absolutely, if you're a mage, take flame shot over execute every single time.
I completely agree because flame shot has saved my life so many, or saved my push people away from you. You can use it to snipe people. You can use it to secure the buff. You can use it to even like I've even like secured like turtle before with flame shot and lord. Like it's all happened. So the endless amounts of things you can do with it is just incredible. It's so versatile.
Yeah, it's very
I like that the Harley took flame shot too.
And with that being said, the first game draft has already been finished right here. Skyme, look at the draft yourself from your point of view. Which draft do you like better?
I gotta say, I think I'm liking the out meta draft better. Because it looks like with the Kagura, they have really good CC. They picked much tankier heroes, difficult for a Link to take down. We got Roger with the tower push, and then we got Benedetta, hard to catch with all the escapes. So I think I'm liking the out meta picks more than the Pretty Boy side.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I'm trying to focus on doing some production stuff, so just get us focused on. But the first game of Team Pretty Boys versus Team Almeda is already ongoing.
On Team Pretty Boys, we got a Benedetta, Roger, Kagura, Hylos, and Uranus.
And on Team Almeda, we have Ling, Mathilda, Lapu-Lapu, Harley, and Kufra. So again, both sides have really powerful picks. It all comes down to the execution.
For guarding, it looks like Link's gonna start with his red buff first. Very smart.
Look at Hylos.
Roger going to. Oh, Hylos coming in to invade. That's the thing I really hate about Hylos. So good at just coming in and annoying and delaying like that. He's just so hard to kill.
Oh, but Hylos.
No, wait! He wasn't able to escape. Link's gonna chase. No. Look at Hylos. 1 HP, but the fight's breaking down. Link, that was not worth it because he gets murdered by that Roger going in, not about to let this Lapu-Lapu go. Double kill goes to Roger. Double kill on the Pretty Boy side. Great job with the whole team coming in to invade.
Wow. Right off the bat with some really like powerful, actually really aggressive play from Pretty Boy. They're taking some risky plays, to be honest. If Hylos died over there, you could have pinned really bad for Pretty Boys, but before that,
look at this Hylos, just almost unstoppable. Wait, I think. What is this Hylos? Oh, that flame shot! What did I say? That flame shot sniped him. He thought he was gonna get away, but that flame shot, the accuracy was just amazing.
Yeah, Gosu Uzi. You know, we have two Gosu players actually just subbing in for both sides. Uzi actually subbing in for Almeda, and as you mentioned, Yujin is subbing in for Pretty Boy. So both players are playing pretty well in this game already. 2 minutes into the game with Turtle coming up. So I mean, the Hylos really thought he can get away without aggression, but not this time with the flame shot already.
I think people are always sleeping on how much damage flame shot does. Like seriously, flame shot does a lot of damage, enough to snipe somebody out.
Yeah, bottom side, a little bit.
Bottom side, looking like Roger's just trying to push the tower. Uranus. Harley, he's able to escape because he had that dash ability, but Roger looking in, doing some damage. Right here, something's happening to Turtle. Hylo's stunning the Lapu-Lapu. I think they're just trading some damage right now. Pretty good, but...
Lapu-Lapu?
Lapu Lapu going in. Ling ulting. Ling secures that turtle. Great retreat from the Ling. But Ling, does he get caught out? No, he's able to escape. Oh, the flame shot going off, but it doesn't quite hit him. That was a great job. And Benedetta, that Hilda just tower diving her. Getting hit by that charged up ability. A good job to the out meta side for securing the turtle.
Yeah. I mean, they secured a turtle with 0 casualties, so that's pretty good, but it doesn't seem like Team Pretty Boys wanted that turtle to begin with. Roger wasn't even there. Guapo was on the bottom side. Like, this guy wanted the bottom tier 1 tower, and he surely got it. He got the full tower plate gold, and he got down the tower also. So if you look at total gold, even though Pretty Boy lost the first turtle, but overall, they're actually 1,000 gold ahead.
Here, looking like they got 1 turret, and then out meta side has a turtle, so it seems like they're just trading objectives right now. I'm not sure how this will play later on because Ling did die early in the game, so I don't know how that's gonna affect Ling.
I mean, if you look at his total farm, let's go ahead and take a look, pull up the table. He's sitting at 1,900 gold compared to, ooh, he might be in a little bit of trouble here.
Right here on the wall, looking like there's this really good zoning and map pressure done by the Pretty Boys. Lapu Lapu going in. Harley ulting that Kagura. Harley's ult is something you really gotta be careful of right here. Lapu Lapu trying to go in, doing some damage, but Roger going. Right here, they're chasing the Lapu Lapu. Will they be able to kill him? Benedetta gets that Lapu Lapu. I think this is a pretty. Oh wait, no, this was a really good job on the Pretty Boys.
Yeah, I mean, they were able to win that trade somehow against Almeda. Roger is sitting at 3-0 right now. He is extremely farmed. If you look at this Roger, he is sitting at 3,200 gold compared to Ling 2,200. I was just about to say, they're just individually, the jungler from both sides is having about 1,000 gold differences, and now he really solidified that, and they're gonna now move on to the turtle.
No contest on this turtle. It's looking like, but I just like to point out how now Dave means by like having so much like faith in this Guapo's hyperplay. It's actually really good, really aggressive, coming in and bringing on the heat. I mean, not feeling the fire.
In fact, they come in all excited, so they were talking to me before the tournament started. They were ready. Bottom side up.
Link going in, trying to get this Uranus. Uranus can gets executed right there. Just whoop, zap the life right out of him. Even though he can take some damage, soak up a lot of good damage, but that Harley ultimate, and when that ring goes off, the lights go out.
Yeah, poor Uranus just died, unfortunately, on the bottom side. And then tower also got traded. So it's not just for Team Pretty Boy, it didn't lose a kill, they also lost a tower. So great trade from Almeda right here. Definitely trying to even up the goal differences. But mid lane, Hylos?
Ling's looking to make up that goal difference, but Hylos using his ult. He runs so fast, coming back, stunning that Lapu Lapu. Lapu Lapu going to get out of this, but it looks like something's happening up there.
Yeah, Ling going back to the top side, just rotating all across the map.
Ling, this poor Uranus, wherever he goes, he's just soaking up so much damage. But this getting caught out against the wall. Is he gonna be able to escape? Great. Oh no, Cooper tries to do something, but he loses. But right here, Mathilda flickering, getting away out of that one. Great flicker from the Mathilda.
Yeah, Guapo was able to use that Roger power to secure not only one tower, they're gonna probably get a bottom tier 1 tower, or tier 2 tower also. And then again, he's still sitting at a really comfortable 1,000 gold lead. Mathilda though, he's gonna get himself away. But talking about Roger, he's already finished 2 items. Wind Talker, War Axe. This guy is a game decider at this point. Look at Ling.
Ling has no blue buff right now. Poor Ling. Ling without a blue buff is just a sad day. But getting also hit. Flame shot accuracy is very impressive.
I mean, this is looking, even though it seemed like it's a game for Team Pretty Boys to win, before that Benedetta have to get himself away. Yeah, it looks like a game for Pretty Boys to win, but Almeda, they're not too behind. I mean, yes, it looked like they're drastically behind on map control, lost tier 2 tower, lost some turtles, but they're actually only 3,000 gold behind at this point. Actually 4,000 gold.
This Ling looks like he's gonna have a really tough time. Blue buff comes up. It doesn't look like he's able to do much right now, except for like try to farm. But the Pretty Boy side is doing such a great job of keeping up that map pressure, having their presence be known and aware in their jungle.
Yeah, And Roger's definitely a star you gotta watch out for in this game. He's able to find those burst damage, find those positioning, and with zero death, right? Like he obviously Roger is just a force to be reckoned with. But speaking of mid,
right here, going in for another team fight. Looks like Pretty Boy's initiated. Right here, Roger going in. The wolf is here and he's ready to eat. Lapu trying to go in and do something about it, but doesn't quite land it. That's okay. Roger is ready. He wants to do something. Ling is just gonna play it safe and smart. He's gonna take his red buff, but Uranus going in there to delay him. Oh no, Ling might just lose his blue buff again here. That Uranus still doing a lot of damage, but he couldn't really like do but right here, Hylo's doing some good damage, but it seems like this fight is gonna breaking up. Oh wait, no, Uranus still trying to do some good damage zoning, but what do you think about Ling? What is the win condition gonna be here for Almeda?
I mean, Almeda obviously needed to farm. I mean, they have Mathilda. I was about to say they had a Mathilda, really strong support. But Ling choice early on before that Kagura jumping in.
Going with that umbrella, that wow, I love that. Great job from like half job to go through you. But now Hilda trying to go in, but I don't think this escape that one. Wow, that's now Hilda's second ability to dash out is just great. Like Lapu, oh he gets away also. No, he doesn't, but Asa, he gets caught with the oh, looks like we're experiencing some lag, but that's okay, guys. We got our interesting, super awesome Dave.
Yeah, we got some pause over there for the team was requesting a pause for technical issues for the lag, and we're trying to find out what's going on. And meanwhile, Sky's audio, I think your audio is still cutting on and off, so try to tighten up those cables a little bit. Maybe it's cable.
Oh, Yep, of course.
Yeah, make sure we don't make sure our wonderful casters can have a really awesome cast. Now, speaking of this game, right now I think Pretty Boys is riding on their momentum, riding on their advantage right now. They're pushing the advantage that they have. They're able to take down mid-tier 2 tower. Roger's definitely pushing every little bit of his advantage, getting a lot of towers. You know he's strong right now at this point, and when you're strong, the best way to do it before the high ground towers, continue to be strong before the Lord comes out, and then really secure the Lord, and that's when you freeze the lane and you try to end the game in one push, or try to at least get two high ground towers and end the game with the next Lord push. So that's exactly what Team Pretty Boys is doing right now. They're following the script and they're executing flawlessly. So I'm really happy for their performance in this game.
I'm actually surprised to be seeing that like Mathilda isn't playing as a thought like they would with the hero, but I'm just realizing now that I think Mathilda build since they have a Kufra tank, so she's much squishier. No wonder I didn't see like an early Mathilda invade in the jungle early.
Yeah. I mean when you have Mathilda, you definitely expect an invade, and then that's not something that that we saw. In fact, we see the other way around. We saw Harley actually invaded. So it's not Harley, Hylos actually invaded from Pretty Boy's side. Let's quickly come back to this particular game. So far, at this point, they're pretty peaceful. Not too much happened.
Yeah, I mean they're definitely using their heroes to their advantage. Like the Hylos with early game invade, that was just very smart. And just they're all using Uranus being the damage soaker that he is, soaking damage. It feels like they know their role, they're doing their role, and they're playing each champion to the best of their abilities on the Pretty Boy side. I really like what I'm seeing here. Yeah,
same. I mean, overall, from Pretty Boy's performance in this game, they are playing to the textbook. Right? If you're looking for a textbook performance, how to pressure advantage, how to push everything to towers, now like the beat of the game, they got the beat of the game down. Right? At this point, they're just following what we're saying, doing the Lord, and it seems like they were just listening to the stream, but they're not. All the players are playing B monitor right now, and they're gonna invade the red and try to push the towers. But speaking of that top side,
keeping up this aggression, going in. Oh my God, Kagura just deletes that Cooper. He didn't stand a chance. Lin going in with the ultimate, but still can't seem to do much. But at least he has his blue buff. Let's see if he's gonna be able to do anything. But no, like they're just so tanky on the Pretty Boy side. I don't really think that like Almeda has just enough damage, enough items to like hurt them much.
Yeah, I mean you're absolutely right. You have Hylos, you have Uranus, you have Benedetta, who has insane amount of mobility. And if you look at the items right now, I'm pretty sure Benedetta, yep, he has Brute Force Breastplate, Radiant Armor. She's going almost full tank. The only damage item he has is Bolas X. So, I mean, the entire team from Pretty Boy is really tanky. And now they have to defend this tower right here from Almeda.
love the ability that the Pretty Boy side has to carry on this pressure. Because that's usually what I see people go wrong. Start falling up, but right here, Cooper trying to go in, trying to stop them from taking these towers, but the 2 towers are taken. Look at them, they're all Link trying to ult for his life, but Kagura just murdering them. Roger triple kill. Roger is a beast. You cannot stop this man. The win goes to Pretty Boys. Pretty Boys will move on to the next match. Wow, that was an amazing game.
Victory!
Wow, that was a fast game. We ended the game under like what, 12 minutes? 11 minutes. Actually, yeah, 11 minutes. 11 minutes of the game. That was such a fast match from Pretty Boys. To be honest, all meta early game they were doing okay. They got the first hurdle and stuff, but they were just not able to out-rotate Pretty Boys at this point. So definitely a good try. So we're gonna have our number 8, the 8th of today's matches. All meta being determined, and Pretty Boys will move forward into the tournament. So let's take a look at that data. Look at how much damage everybody doing. Look at Eugene's damage though.
And Roger really just bulldozed his way through this game.
Yeah.
What a force to be reckoned with, like a stage 5 hurricane. Like, Almeda didn't even know what hit them. That was a natural disaster.
Yeah, that was a natural disaster.
Natural disaster.
And you're saying, you're absolutely right. Roger have 83% tower damage. You're looking for someone who has more impact in this game. Do not look any further than Guapo and Roger in this game, right? So Eugene, obviously, everybody doing their job. Eugene got a lot of hero damage on, and then you have the tanks doing their tank job, and you have the jungler doing the tower pushing job. So overall, I gotta say, entire team Pretty Boy just played this game like a textbook. So. But without, before we continue to the next match, guys, I'm gonna quickly send it over to our incredible hostess, send it to a list. Before we go to the take a break, so let me go ahead and send it to our hostess.
Sorry guys, I was muted for a second. So once again, big congrats to Pretty Boys. They definitely came prepared for tonight's BO1 and made the case for themselves, securing the first victory today. Shout out to my friends Eugene and Guapo, you guys did a fantastic job. And with that, it's time to share, like, and subscribe, and we will see you after a short break. gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats, as Dave would say, welcome back to our second match of the day between Goth Money and Aether Explicit. Before we continue though, make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and turn the bell on to all notification bells. Today's tournament is brought to you by Trovo.live. The grand finals of North America Roundtable will be streamed exclusively on Trovo, so make sure you use the link in the chat to head to Trovo and warm up your seat right now. We're also drawing a total of 7 Star Wars skins throughout this tournament, and one lucky winner will be winning one of those amazing skins today. All you need to do is join the giveaway, is like, subscribe, and share, and we will announce the giveaway soon. And without further ado, let me quickly send it back to our casters of the day, Sky and Dave.
Alright, welcome back, guys. How are you doing, Sky?
Good. Very excited for this match. Are you excited?
Yeah, same. I cannot wait. Again, it's best out of 1, so only one winner can make it out of this tournament today. It seems like our lobby is having a little bit of a problem right now. Not able to start the match. We're trying to get the technical issues resolved as we wait for this game to begin. But I mean, between Goth Money and Team AE, which team do you prefer? I mean, I assume it's AE, but I just want to confirm with you.
I mean, actually, unless Aether Explicit were able to fix like their communication issues and like they work better on their synergy, then like I would say Goth Money.
Yeah, and it seems like we are actually having a little bit of technical issues to get the game started in a tournament match. Let's make sure one more time. Start. Okay, it's not working out. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it back to the break page. So we're gonna take a 30-second break. Do not go anywhere. Like, subscribe, turn the bell on to share the stream so you can join the giveaway for the Star Wars skin draw. And we are going to set everything up. We're gonna come back in just 30 seconds to about a minute. All right, we'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. How you doing, Sky?
I'm doing great. How are you, Dave? We fixed the technical difficulties, but guys, you gotta pray for Dave's potato computer.
Yeah, I know. It's protesting me because I'm trying to replacing it, and I'm trying to replace it, and this guy is not happy. Yo, chill out. Okay, I think he's fine now. So.
He doesn't like that feeling. He feels abandoned, Dave. He's been there with you for so many streams.
I know. And then, guys, but without further ado, the game between AE and Goth Money is already underway. So let's quickly jump into the Ben pick. We're actually not seeing anything. So let me just quickly get this thing fixed, and we shall get it fixed. There we go.
Yes, sir.
Welcome. By the way, guys, make sure to follow our incredible casters, Sky and Liz, with their social media. Sky's social media is displayed on screen right now. Go ahead and follow her YouTube and follow Liz on Instagram. And I think her link is also in the chat. If our moderator would kindly bring that up as well. So let's quickly focus back on this game.
Thank you so much, guys. But I'm interested to see AE brought in Blink. They brought back Blink. So. Are we seeing a switch up again on the team composition on the AE side? I like Mikasa and Blink and Pika, and I don't really know the other two players, but like I feel like as they have pretty good synergy with each other, so I'm hoping for better performance like this match.
I like how you say I don't really know the two other players, but okay, it's more important that we know the players that we know. So really familiar faces, I'm gonna say, like everybody from AE that we can actually recognize. I'm surprised that Pika actually changed squad to Akatsuki, so definitely build a lot more synergy in North America. I'm just saying the competitive scene in North America is going to get more and more competitive as we progress further. So North America Roundtable is definitely a tournament that kick off this entire competitive scene. Now, if you look at the two-sided bands right here on this particular game, remember this is best out of one, so every team only have one chance to stay in this tournament or get eliminated, completely get erased from this tournament, and have to take a bench seat. Alice, Mathilda, and Roger being banned away from Goth Money. What do you think about that, Sky?
Pika picking that Popol, he finally gets to pick his Popol pick. I've seen him practicing a lot of the Popol pick, and I'm actually seeing, oh no, Export got taken about Blast, because I was gonna say I think Blink has been playing a lot of Export lately. Yeah. Wow, look, someone's pulling it up with the Star Wars skin. Guys, don't forget, if you guys want to win the Star Wars skin, all you have to do is like and subscribe the stream and stay here when the giveaway happens.
Exactly. This is your chance to go follow all the casters and our incredible hosts. At the same time, hit the subscribe and share the stream to join the giveaway. It's very, very important if you want to have a chance to win. At the same time, I just want to bring out, tell everybody who are joining the giveaway, we only have one Yoda skin left. So if you're one of those people who want to win Yoda skin, you need to be joining the giveaway right now, okay? Because if you don't join the giveaway today, and somebody else win the giveaway and then took the Yoda skin, for the remaining of the tournament, even if you win the giveaway, you can only win the Argus Darth Vader skin. So just keep that in mind, because the system only allow me to give 3 Yoda skin and 3 Darth Vader skin. So I'm not allowed to choose. Apparently I can only pick one. I do 3 each, which is quite interesting. But coming back to this tournament, to this particular match, Axborg being taken out by Goth Money as first pick, Kagura and Granger, some, again, really meta picks from the entire set of Goth Money. And on AE, we have Pika, we have Pika picking out the Popo and Koopa, and we have Paquito and Ling. So far, I gotta say, I favor Team Goth Money's span draft.
Hey, Dave. I'm just a little bit worried for the Granger going up against the Ling.
Yeah, but
I feel like he plays safe.
Yeah, he has to, but if he get farmed, if Granger, and we know Granger in the current meta, a lot of Granger player actually builds Brute Force Breastplate just to add a little bit of armor and HP in there, and also gives you a lot of mobility in the team fight. So if you're able to land some hits and Ling jumps in, this guy's gonna move like a freaking Ferrari. It's really hard to catch this Granger. He has a lot of dashes with his ultimate, and if Granger is able to move out of the formation from Link's ultimate formation, he's actually gonna be in quite a bit of, in pretty good care. On top of it, we still have 2 more picks from Team Goth Money. They have yet to pick their tank. They have yet to pick another side lane. And this is an opportunity for them to pick some hero that can counter this lane. For example, I was just about to say Kaja, but Kaja's banned. For example, you can pick out a Kai to try to push Ling away. You can push out some really strong, powerful quad control tanks like Tigreal, for example, that can push Ling away when Ling jumps in. Or you can even pick out an orthodox pick like Balearic. For those who don't know, if Ling jumps in and Balearic stays next to your carry, all Balearic need to do is to activate the ultimate. The moment Ling lands on the ult from his ult, he will be rooted down. He cannot move, and that's a lot of damage and a long duration root as well.
Glue or Rafaela, which I don't see getting picked much, but I think that it'd be a very great choice in tank for the Goth Money side if like they either pick Glue or Rafaela. Rafaela's pretty good for helping Granger maybe get out of those sticky situations and heal his team back up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, to create more sustain. But I'm actually, I feel like, are we going to be seeing Popol invade the game in the early game? Since he has the Popol, it's very easy to annoy that Granger and try to delay him.
Yeah, I mean, possibly. Yeah, but you have to understand, Popol does get countered by Export. So if Pika want to invade, he has to be watching out for Kagura, Export. Kagura can come in. If Kagura reach level 2, with the help of a tank, with the help of obviously Expert, if Expert come to the mid lane to help clear a wave a little bit, they can clear the wave really fast. And if they're able to out-clear the mid lane and rotate the jungle, and the Popol is already there, it might be putting Popol in a suicide position, you know, like a death position. There's no way for Popol to run away from the early game Export who has level 2, for example, or simply just have level 1 and already put a slow on you once you get a true damage in. So yes, he can invade, but he has to be careful with the current draft coming from Goth Money.
Realized Jawhead was still available to pick. Why didn't they pick the Jawhead? It'd be really funny seeing the Jawhead going in and throwing that Ling's blue buff away or throwing just people all around the map. I love when I see a Jawhead.
Yeah, and then sure, Goth Money decided in the end they're gonna go with Gatal Kacha. That's actually a really good pick because Gatal is another really good hero that have a lot of peeling potential with the ultimate, with the instant taunt from skill 2. If Ling jumps in, all Gatal needs to do is drag that skill 2, charm the Ling up, and he's just sitting duck. Ling is forced to hit the Gatal with the Vengeance with probably Blade Armor, so Ling's gonna take a lot of damage from his own auto attack. At the same time, Granger will be hitting you, and you have possibly Export, Harith, all this target damage coming in. So this is a really, really good pick from Team Goth Money. Overall, I think AE have a really, really strong ban draft, but I gotta give the dubs of the ban draft phase to Team Goth Money.
See that Lunox was still open right there. AE was able to snatch up that Lunox pick. I think that's pretty good to like be able to like deal a lot of damage. You quickly burst down something like the Harith, the Gato, like maybe the Export.
Yeah, Lunox is definitely, and I think is one of the best Lunox players in North America. So you got Lunox jumping in. Lunox is one of the best counter tools. A lot of meta fighter or assassin mage on the side lane, including Harith, including Esmeralda. If Lunox is able to, you know, just jump in, it doesn't matter how many shield you have. It doesn't matter like what you're gonna do. Lunox is just gonna, you know, activate those skills and one-shot you. So, let's quickly jump into the game right now. On the blue side of Team Goth Money, on the red side of Team AE.
We have the Granger, Gacha, and Harith.
And on the red side, on AE, we have Popo, Lapu, Ling, Paquito, and Lunox. I'm your caster, AssassinDave. With me, the one and only sexy and charming Sky Yumi Sky.
Yes. The host that counts the most. I'm actually concerned a little bit for the AE side because it looks like they're lacking a little bit in range damage.
Yeah. I mean, look at that tot.
Right here, first blood. First blood goes to AE, taking that Gato Gacha. I think he tried to invade right there, but he just wasn't quite successful this time around.
Yeah. I mean, I understand Tank want to play aggressive, but we were talking about how Pika can possibly invade into Granger's jungle, but it's the other way around, you know? Beam jumped in. It's bad for either side. It's really bad for either side to jump in like this, because it's like both sides have really, really strong mid lane presence. And sure enough, you see just now we have Gatal paying the price. Look at the export though.
Right here, damage. Lapu Lapu coming in from behind me. Casa on that Lapu Lapu. You all know it is.
Top lane?
It is scary. It is what nightmares are made of. But right here, we're getting caught out. Get backed up against the wall. He gets killed right here. And the kill goes to the Goth Money side. They're pretty even right now. 1 minute into the game, 1 kill on each side. Gold difference doesn't look to be too greatly, but AE looks like to be ahead.
Yeah, on the bottom lane though, Ling's looking for more kills.
Oh, right here, Blast. He's really low. He lost his shield. It doesn't look like he's gonna be able to. Oh, Xmorg actually takes somebody down with him. Ling is pretty low, and he is able to back it away. Granger almost hitting him, sniping him with that ultimate. That was. Oh,
that was close. I mean, still they have to pay bottom side. Despite the Ling's dive, they end up getting Ling really low, and Lapu end up dying. So this turtle definitely an advantage goes to Goth Money for starting.
I think we're gonna secure it though. Oh, I think they were able to secure the. Yeah, no, they were able to secure that turtle. First turtle goes to the Goth Money side.
Yeah, Goth Money is really able to easily take down that turtle thanks to their trade. Ling's looking for a little bit more gank on the top side, but this might not turn out good for them.
I think this Ling was probably learning from the mistakes of the Ling made last game, of the Ling the person playing Ling last game. He's like trying to play aggressive from the beginning instead of getting his own jungle invaded and that pressure. Team's doing a really great pressure like job on the AE side, like keeping that map presence.
Yeah. Oh, look at Million River Demonic.
Right here, wow. Pika throwing down those traps. Those traps can be so annoying, but oh, Harris catches that Lunox. Wow, she just got deleted. But Kino taking a lot of damage here. Sexpie's not about to let him go. Gato Gacha going in, landing that ultimate. Beautiful ult from the Gato Gacha. Surviving with 1 HP.
Wow. This is probably the second time now we see people surviving with 1 HP. Bottom lane death. One more time. Looking to jump in, just do a little bit of poke. But overall, nothing else gonna come out of it. So far, the pretty aggressive, ferocious game to start off, to kick off this match. Best out of 1. Peek on the top side.
The God Money side looks like they're catching up, and it looks like now he really wants to make up for it and do a lot of kills and put on more map pressure, but Popo's not letting him. But Kagura, watch out for that umbrella. It will suck the life right out of you.
Yeah. Whew, Death is able to get that Gold Crab though. So, I mean, even though it looked like it's going towards the favor of the entire team Goth Money at this point, but if you look at the total farm from the hyper carry, the jungler, Ling is sitting at the same farm as Granger. And this continues, Ling can be the game decider, but top side, Ling.
It didn't do much damage. I didn't really see what was quite the point of that ultimate, but it doesn't seem like they did much right there. Hair didn't say much damage, but Blink coming in from the bush. Wow, trying to snipe attack him. Blink coming back in. Hair thought he was safe, but no. Oh my gosh, was this some 10,000 IQ play right here? This is like a
indeed. And now they're gonna try to take down the tower. So again, I want to reiterate the two people you want to focus on the most this game is gonna be Granger on the played by Sexpie and then Ling played by Death, because most player. Oh, this over here.
Ling's actually trying to steal their blue buff. Is he gonna be able to secure this though? Because he doesn't have a blue buff right now. Actually, I'm noticing, but his own blue buff is up. I think he's gonna make the smart decision and just back out and get his own blue for now. And Sexpie is able to secure his blue buff.
Yeah, so go back to what I was saying. I think Ling, for him to shut, for Team AE, they really want to win this game. The focus is to be the Ling at this point, right? Same thing for Team Goth Money. It's gonna be that Granger. So it's gonna be who is going to carry, who is gonna get more farm. But speaking of that, Granger looking to invade Ling's blue buff right now.
Right here, Granger trying to stop him. That gotcha jumping in. Nice ult, stunning that Ling for a second there. Was Granger able to take his blue buff? No, Ling actually retreated in time. Got the retreat. Mikasa jumping right in. The force to be ground game with. No, oh my gosh. Export dealing that damage onto Mikasa. I didn't even see that one coming right there. Kino getting the kill on the hair though. Blast still going in, trying to get Blink. Is Blink gonna go down? Blink doing a lot of punching. Oh, the sustain just cannot sustain his life. Ling is hungry for the kills, and he kills the hyper on the Goth Money side. I think this is a great job to Aether Explicit.
And Tess is able to run away. If he gets his skill 1, he's gonna run away, and he's gonna run away to the furthest wall on the map. What a play by this Ling. To be able to get kills and run away, finish off kills and run away, all at the same time. Pika's able to get the bottom tower. So overall gold, AE is going to be about 2,000 gold ahead, despite the total even kill counts on the map. Definitely really well executed play from the Team A's jungler.
AE stepping it right back on up after the defeat last game. They're coming back in this time, and they're a whole new team right here. I like the team synergy, I like the map pressure, I like the communication. It looks like they fixed a lot of the problems they were having before. Looking very hopeful right here for AE.
Yeah, Lunox?
Lunox just instantly, oh my gosh, just look at that, just deleting the life right out of Gato Kacha. He didn't stand a chance. Like, I wouldn't even know he was a tank if I didn't, like, if it wasn't that he is a tank. But I think AE is here so able to secure this turtle.
I mean, tanks... Oh, before that, look at mid lane. It looks like AE looking to dive.
Wow, they're definitely in with the aggression. Mikasa jumping in with that ultimate. Ling just ulting right in front of him, trying to get that Granger. Six-pack trying to retaliate against this Ling. Ling was 1 HP. Oh, he wasn't able to dash away. Nice kill from Sexpie. Oh, he was able to shut that Ling down.
You know, I was just about to say that AE is continuing to extend their lead, extend their advantage by pushing this mid tower, but the tower dive was a little bit too aggressive. Right? I mean, this is where you see the big difference between the Tier 1, Tier S team in North America and then the teams that's trying to get to Tier S, right? Because, yes, they can get those advantage, but once they get those advantage and play a little bit more aggressive, they play a little bit too over their head and start making those mistakes and give the enemy side the opportunity to come back. Like mid, Pika getting caught by Kagura one more time. And they cannot continue to make those mistakes. Ling?
It's kind of risky. I would like to see him playing much more safer, maybe waiting for his team to go engage first before he jumps in instead of diving in by himself first. But Export caught out here, kind of low, doesn't have his shield up. He has really low HP. Kagura tries to throw an umbrella, but I don't know. Nope, Export wasn't going to get away right there. Link backing out. He's building up his energy back, so he's able to dash onto the wall. That looks like a pretty clean kill for the Ling.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely looks like a pretty clean kill from Ling over there. And meanwhile, let's take a look at the mid lane. Total gold right now from both sides. Ling has already finished up 2 big items, Ellis Battle and DHS, while Granger also have 2 items as well. And Granger is going for the Brute Force breastplates, as I discussed early on into this cast. So once you get those items, he has War Axe. Before that, look at Katot.
Sure, they could have used abilities on the tank though. Right here, Kagura doing some good damage with that umbrella poking him, keeping the enemies at bay. But Export, Blink, I think Blink's just going in to poke that Export. It looks like AE was actually able to secure this first Lord right here. And it seems like Goth Money is kind of just like not very together. But I think they're rotating back here towards the Lord, but I don't think they'll make it here in time to be able to secure it. Nope, and the first Lord goes to Aether Explicit. Aether Explicit making up for their mistakes right now, I think.
Yeah, and they are. At this point, they just have to really like put their foot on the ground and try to, again, go back to the fundamentals, go back to the basics. And their win condition, they already kind of met their win condition. The death on Ling on death is already really farmed. You look at his total gold right now. 6,900 gold. He's about to finish the Berserker Fury to get those crit damage. So they already have those items. What they need to do at this point is make sure they manage those waves and try to get as much power as possible with this Lord. Top side.
Turret, but right here on the top side, the Lord is rushing in. He also has a Mikasa, but Mikasa just has so much regen right here. Like, I don't think he's gonna be able to run away. Beamed. Oh, Lunox coming in from right from the back, sniping him, instantly killing him. Kagura trying to do some zoning, but I don't think she's gonna be able to do much with Sexpie pulling up. But this is like a 2v4 fight. This is gonna be tough. Kagura, she's able to dash out of that Ling ult. Doesn't quite catch it. Sexpie, he looks like he's being forced back under his tower here. I think that they might be able to push and take this base turret.
Yep, and look at those 2 fighters just throwing everybody away. And they're able to get this high ground tower. They got 3 towers in 1 push on the top lane. So, really great job from the entire team AE. And I just want to say the highlight goes to Mikasa. This person was able to do 1 versus 2 just now, right? Including Harris and Gatot together. What exactly has happened on the top side? A disaster is already spelling for Team Goth Money at this point.
Just insane. Him on his fighter heroes like Freya and Lapu Lapu, like I'm a big fan. I've seen him like outplay people with 1 HP and take down 3 people.
Yeah, I mean Mikasa is one of those star players you really want to be careful and watch out for. Really young and talented player in North America. North America just need a little bit more fun to get a pro team going, and sure you're gonna see more Xbox in the bottom lane. Look at Ling.
jumping right from behind, trying to going in with his ultimate. Ling dacks out. That's actually a really smart decision. But Gato trying to ult right back in. But ET was able to get out. But Mikasa going in. Look at Mikasa. Mikasa just shutting everyone down. Mikasa's like, I'm not leaving. I am 1v4, 1v5. Come on in. Oh my god, Expert finally takes the Mikasa down, but look at how much incredible damage that he was able to do. Jeez, I definitely do not want Mikasa on the enemy team if I'm ever playing.
Yeah, I mean, we thought the star was gonna be that lane. It turned out star was Mikasa all along, right? Zooming on mid lane tower.
Mikasa, right here, that's taking a lot of damage to that 1 HP before he ulted. Is he gonna have the fast hands to be able to get away from this one? I think he is. Granger going in, but no, he cannot catch him, so he's gonna back out. That was a great escape from the lane.
Oh my goodness. I mean, we just see like game after game, play after play from the entire team. Bottom side though, this Blink might be caught off, but Paquito's able to run away with the speed boost. So every single player from entire team of AE is definitely stepping up, you know, to the next level. We did not see this AE from the previous matches, and now we're seeing a completely different version of AE. Like the individual performance are shining through over the team. Like we do not see too much team synergy, but we definitely see a lot of individual mechanics coming from AE in this game, which is kind of odd. And they just show you that a lot of improvement, a lot of room for improvement from Team Gothmoney. Because usually when we're looking at a team, when a competitive scene, we're looking for more team performance, team synergy, communication, rotation. And this game, we're seeing just individual player, high quality plays coming out from every single one of the players from AE.
I'm so amazed how Mikasa just has no fear. He literally was behind the tower fighting 3 people. Right here, they're really gonna test Mikasa again with this 3v1 him, but it's not 3v1. His whole team is right there in the bush following up with him. Mikasa going in, can't take any damage right here. You cannot stop Mikasa, okay? Don't try to fight Mikasa. He will show you pain.
You're absolutely right on that. Right on money. It was supposed to be a 3 versus 1 against Mikasa, but Mikasa, no, it's 1 versus 3. Alright, you guys got this reversed. Right, like, I'm gonna take on 3 people, no problem. And he did, with the obvious turnaround at the right time when the team arrived. So, it's just, again, really, really great play coming out from Mikasa. Definitely one of the star players you need to watch out for. And he hasn't even pulled out the Freya yet. So it's just really, really great silent player from North America region, definitely representing. Meanwhile, at this game, the game at this point with 9,000 gold in deficit to the favor of Team AE, and without too much ways to clear wave for Team Gothmoney, you gotta kind of worry about them. They do not have a top high ground tower. Team AE is managing the wave perfectly, flawlessly, textbook-like. So now can they hold the line?
Sleep on this. Beast right here getting caught. Is he gonna be able to get out? Beam trying to get out, instantly bursted down by that Lunox. Lunox will punish him. There's Lord charging in. Wow, this I think, oh no, Lord Gears goes down, but I think they're gonna be able to take this turret though. Mikasa, no fear, doesn't care about tower damage, doesn't care about the expert damage. Oh my gosh, I swear, this Lapu is just... Lunox going in right here, doing a lot of damage. Ling trying to rush in. Demonic's kind of low. Right here, Sex Smash trying to do something. He almost gets caught out, but he was able to escape. I love these fighters right now. The synergy, the cohesion is incredible.
But AE ended up getting 3 high ground towers, 2 high ground towers with this push. Mikasa might be in a little bit of trouble though.
He's going in right here, but no, he gets out. But I know he's gonna go back right in. That's going in, doing a lot of damage to that export. Lapu, like what did I say about Mikasa? Immediately snipes out that Harith. Beam launching in, not a great idea, I don't think so, because he just instantly lost his life. Right here, the whole team is though being forced back into their base, kind of getting killed in their own fountain. The win goes to 8th, they're explicit. They are showing, they're showing their fangs right here. Oh god, this is such an amazing play.
Yup. Aether explicit, looking to go forward, but the journey is only starting. The next match they're gonna play is gonna be Team Sexy. Great demonstration of their readiness, of their ferocity. Well, that's a better word. That's a correct word. You know, going into the tournament elimination bracket, they only have 1 chance, and they're really making the best out of their chance right now. This game showed a different kind of AE moving forward, and we're gonna see them play again tonight. Going against Team Sex, like I said, and that's gonna be a much more interesting game that we're gonna see. Is their improvement gonna be enough to pull them out of the elimination bracket and go to the semifinals tomorrow?
now, it was such a short time, but they've increased so drastically. It doesn't even look like the same players, the same team that we saw last week. And I'm very impressed that they were able to pull it together in just a week, such short time, and they were able to come back so much stronger than they ever were.
Yeah, and let's quickly come back to the commentator desk. Once again, big congrats to AE as well as Team Pretty Boys for making out of the first round of Elimination Bracket. Now, without further ado, I'm gonna send it back to our host desk.
Alright, like our caster said, a lot of improvements seen on AE side. It's such high quality plays, and you really see that practice makes perfect. I've seen Pika and his team members playing a lot of matches during this week, so they've really showed themselves in today's matches. And with that being said, it's time to like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you back after a short break. welcome back, guys. We've seen some incredible plays coming from the 4 teams that played today, where Pretty Boys and Aether Explicit showed their improvements from last week, securing their spots in the next coming round. And the matches coming up is going to be between Exile and Pretty Boys. But before that, we're gonna draw our lucky winners for the Star Wars giveaway today. So for the giveaway, you must subscribe, like, type the keyword FFFTW, and do not spam or you'll be disqualified. So right now, please go into the chat and type the keyword FFFTW, hashtag FFFTW for your spot in the giveaway. So while Dave is drawing that, let me go through the procedure of reminding you that today's tournament is brought to you by Trovo.live. The grand final of the North America tournament is going to be streamed exclusively on Trovo, so make sure you use the link in the chat to head over to Trovo and warm up your seat right now. And also at the same time, make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and turn the bell on for all notification bells to Dave's streams. So right now, please join in the giveaway, type in the keyword, and make sure you don't spam it. Subscribe to Dave's stream, subscribe to Dave's channel, and like the stream. So yeah, right now we're still drawing for the winners. Congratulations to the winner, Rexy GT, for winning your skin of choice. So for the winner, please type your game ID, in-game name, and skin of your choice in the chat. You can choose either 1 Star Wars skin or 3 of the giftable skins in the game. And at the moment, I think there's only 1 Yoda skin available. So please type in your game ID, game name, and your skin of choice in the chat. Alright, without further ado, let me quickly send it back to our casters.
Alright, big congrats to Rexy for winning that giveaway. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm your caster, AssassinDave. With me, the one and only sexy and charming Sky. How are you doing, Sky? Your mic's muted. Oh, there we go.
Congratulations to all the winners. I meant the one winner who won the skin. Oh man, I really wanted Cyclops. I really wanted the 2 eyes for my 1-eyed Cyclops friend, but looks like the lucky winner got it.
Yep. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, big congrats to the winner for sure for getting that skin, because you have to type your in-game name, in-game ID in the chat right now in order to let us know of which skin you want, Rexy GT, and we will proceed to send you skin tonight, right after a tournament. So make sure to type your information. And ladies and gentlemen, before we continue to the next match, I want to quickly take a look at the matches of today. So right after that, we're gonna have Team Exile Outlaws versus Pretty Boys, and we're gonna have Team Sexy versus Team AE right after we come back. So let's quickly go to the first game band pick between Exile Outlaws and Team AE.
Are we gonna be seeing Roger Phobia from now on?
Maybe, possibly, and maybe even Eudora Phobia, right? Where is the Eudora ban at? We see Hardy being banned. And Ling being banned. Ling is a little bit untraditional, to be honest.
Oh wow, they actually banned out the Ling. But I'm ready for this Roger. Yo, I'm ready. This Roger is just so good, so aggressive, like so much pressure, such a fast game, just wrecking those towers like it doesn't mean anything.
Yup. Tower doesn't mean anything to Rogers at all, especially a farm to Roger. Like once you get those farms, it's just like he's literally 5 shots a tower. Will activate the skill 2 and just go to town. Ba 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 ba. Tower goes down. And if you try to come here and stop him, he just dash away, transform to human, speed up, and he's out of there. So definitely a force to be reckoned with. Looking at this particular game right now, we have Saber being banned away with Ling already banned. So what is Exile looking to do right here? Are they trying to pick out another assassin jungler? Let's say possibly Hayabusa. Or what are they trying to do? Why are they banning Saber right now?
I can't believe how many times I've been seeing Saber get banned lately. Like, that would never be a ban that would cross my mind.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't before, but now with how the physical penetration, how the physical armor is calculated, Saber ban is more relevant than ever. Right? You can actually do true damage on the physical damage side, and Saber is the only person who can do that in the entire game. Not because of his skill, his passive. Saber's passive, for those who don't know, every time he does damage to you with his skill, with his auto attack, doesn't matter how he does damage to you, as long as he does damage to you, it reduces your armor by 8. And that stacks, I think, by 5 times. So he can just, with that passive, he can instantly proc the entire armor penetration up more than any item can offer in the entire game. So this hero, with that being said, if you can reduce somebody's armor to under 0, your damage becomes amplified. And if you have enough armor penetration to get someone to -60, you do double the damage with your skills. And that skill will count as true damage to your enemy. So that's why this hero is heavily banned all across the entire competitive scene. But I just don't see it like being that necessary, because Saber can be easily countered if you know how to poke properly.
They didn't ban Matilda first, and they didn't ban out that Roger. Oh, there you go. Guapo got his Roger. Oh, gosh. The Exile's gonna have a tough time.
Yeah. Pretty boys, man. They got Eugene from Ghost to coming in as their sub. And then they're definitely doing pretty well today. So, Roger, one more time on the Guapo. Are we gonna see a really, really easy, a really speedy match from Team Pretty Boys? And why the name Pretty Boys? You know, me and the caster were having some interesting discussion behind the scene what that Pretty Boy might mean. What do you guys think in the chat, right? What do you think Pretty Boys means as a team name? I don't really understand. See, I'm too old to understand all the hip names in the game right now. Yeah.
See, like, Pretty Boys decimate the enemy team. Like, they got the export, they got the Roger, they're ready to push. Like, they're ready to invade, they're ready to push. Like, just look at their picks coming out fierce right out the gate. But also, poor Yoto, because, like, he got his Ling banned. I think maybe he shouldn't have put Ling in his name.
Yup. Yeah, maybe. You know, maybe he shouldn't have. You know, I mean, Yoto Ling, that's just like, no, right? Like, maybe that's the reason why Ling got banned in the first place. You know, once somebody have the Ling in their name, but it's just it's way too dedicated to not ban that character. Sure enough, when Ling is banned, we have Lancelot pulling up for the first time in the elimination bracket. So Lancelot is, I actually was confused why Lancelot was not picked anymore for a long time. And then after studying more and more, playing Lancelot myself, right now Lancelot requires 1 more dash, 4 dashes in order to get the maximum damage, compared to the 3 dashes that we did before. So the 1 extra dash definitely hurted him in a lot of ways. So still, especially look at Team Pretty Boys composition. Do they have the draft? I mean, their draft is really tanky. So can Lancelot find the shutdown for him to snowball in this game? Because if Lancelot doesn't snowball in the game, we're gonna see a lot of problem for him. He become a really, really drag behind kind of character that entire team need to carry. So I'm actually quite suspicious with Excel's jungle choices in this game. Yeah, and meanwhile, at the same time, we are looking at the other side. Just like I said, we have a lot of tanky choices. Uranus, you have Roger, you have Exborg. So there's not a single character Lancelot can confidently say, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna kill all those people. Like, I don't see that character existing in this particular game. What do you think? What do you think, Sky?
I'm really concerned about the picks on the Exile side because they look very squishy. They look like just easy one-shots for Roger. They look like food.
Yeah, they do look like food. Look like easy money.
Yeah, like very easy. And they don't have a lot of tower push capabilities.
Yeah, that's also really true. You have Farsa, you have a character like Mathilda, and you have Lancelot. Lancelot can push tower a little bit, but compared to Roger, they're not on the same level. And as I mentioned many times, how can you push a tower when their silent is dominated, the enemy silence dominated, is led by Uranus and Export? It just seems close to impossible if they stay alive.
If they're gonna go with Mathilda as a tank, I'm really concerned. Like they're gonna have to pick some very tanky, good frontline heroes for the side lanes, or else like just having a Mathilda tank, and if they have also weak side laners, they're gonna have a huge trouble defending their own side of the map and their towers.
Yeah. I mean, who's gonna be the side laners? Mathilda probably most likely gonna be the support choice. So Farsa can be a side laner, but I think Farsa mid is pretty good. Right now we have a tank ban. Hylo's being banned away. They understand Pretty Boys like to pick out the Hylos and play really aggressive with it. So that's actually a decent ban. Especially considering Exile only needed a silence right now. With how many silent choices available? I mean, Lapulapu's being one of the strongest silent choices. Yuzhong was available. You still can pick out Alice if you so desire. But then they really need some frontline presence. They do not have too tanky of a front line. They have quite a bit of mobile choices, like Mathilda being one of the most mobile and diverse high utility support. Still, like compare her to some frontline, like actual front lines, is not gonna be that strong. Whoo! Monkey Sun and Sylvana, is that for real?
I think it might be. It might just be. But I think that XL team didn't do their research on Team Pretty Boys. They allowed Guapo to get the Roger, and they also allowed Gosu Yujin to get that Kagura right there. Did they just sign their own death wish?
I don't know. I mean, you're absolutely right. We got Kagura being picked out by Gosu Yujin. We already seen how scary this person can be. On the Kagura, it's ultimate. The last game we saw, every single team fight was on point, able to land on multiple character, and then he's able to catch a lot of people with it. So this might be a really quick match to Team Pretty Boy's favor. But we don't want to rule anything out because Monkey is split pushing. You can see that right now, entire team of Exile is really mobile. So they might be leveraging that mobility, try to split push and put pressure on the side lane, and try to win in a different manner. In a different way, not in a frontline team fight way, but just continue to put mad pressure on the side, so force you to recall and defend. Meanwhile, they can go take the objectives and continue to snowball with gold. And then once you have gold advantage, everything else is just easy peasy.
Great. On the Diggy can stop a lot of the CC that the Team Exiles has, but the Monkey, we're seeing he's bringing back that arrival spell. I'm excited to be seeing what he's gonna be doing with that arrival spell.
Yeah, Monkey arrival. This is not Hikaru's first time doing it, to be honest. He actually done it last time, so like we're gonna see that again. From Monkey, he can use Arrival to stop people from pushing towers. And another interesting thing that Hikaru did last match when he played the Monkey was he used the teleport onto a minion when they're pushing to defend enemy from taking down the minion, to give more time for their team to take down the tower without any defense, right? So this guy probably mastered Arrival better than anyone else I've seen in North America. So looking forward to see more of those monkey gameplay from Hikaru in this game.
On Team Exile, Outlaws is on the blue side, and we got a Mathilda, Farsa, Lancelot, Sun, and Sylvana pick.
And on Team Pretty Boys, we have Roger, Exploit Uranus, Kagura, as well as Diggy. I'm your caster, AssassinDave. With me, the one and only sexy and charming Sky. Oh, look at mid lane.
Mathilda, wow, she really went in too aggressive right there. And Gosu Yujin punished her. He's like, nah, this is my middle lane, and I'm not letting you have it.
Oh, that is unfortunate. With this type of composition and Lancelot missing that retreat barely, by a little bit. So this is gonna give entire team Pretty Boys so much advantage in going to the early game. Like I said, they don't have a front line. So if the other side have the advantage, speaking of that, Vanguard once again.
Hilda caught once again. It's almost impossible for him to put on pressure with that Diggy and Kagura just moving together as the unit. Diggy with that ability just pulling them right back into Kagura, and Kagura just decimating her with their damage.
I love this Diggy pick though. This is such a beautiful pick. Farsa is putting some damage in return, but this is such a beautiful pick from that Diggy. It counters Mathilda. Look at the double flame shot. Top side.
Just gonna say that. I was gonna say they better like sleep with both eyes open, because that flame shot is going to be it's gonna be sniping lives when we see moving on to the middle of the game.
Yeah, and Vanguard coming in.
right here trying to defend this tower. They're just going in to do a kind of poking. It doesn't look like they're gonna commit and go in and actually dive them. So I think that's pretty smart. They're playing it safe.
Yeah, but Roger, once again, Guapo Kun with his silent push strategy to pressure Monkey and then leaving the turtle alone. They did this in the last game also. Oh, look at that burst damage.
Diggy by Hilda, but he was just there to try to provide some good vision. I think that they're just trying to keep them distracted while watching them take this turtle so that they can maybe take the top turret. But Roger here has successfully been able to kill that Monkey. I think the minion wave is kind of behind. They're just waiting for the minion wave to push up. But Lancelot moving in, trying to take Roger's blue buff. And oh, he wasn't able to take it, but still the Exile side does take the blue buff, but it's Sylvana that gets it.
Yeah.
Right here, are they able to take that? But no, I don't think this is a very worth it trade. Look at that. The sun just arrival, using the arrival spell so well, going right back there, defending that tower. So they lost the turtle and they didn't really gain much, and the Diggy also died.
Yeah, and I like the Milo. I like the Sylvana pick, to be honest. The Sylvana pick counters. It's a typical standard, very standard pick to counter Uranus actually in the previous patches. And now we're finally seeing more Sylvana, especially with the recent changes on magic deduction on the Genius One and Divine Glaive. So I like this pick. You know, he's gonna have a really good time on the bottom line against his Uranus.
Yeah, definitely. Uranus gonna get caught in that CC, and he could just get bursted down. With also Lancelot in the early game. Ooh. Right here, flame shots going off left, right, and center. But I think that's a little bit too early from the Diggy.
Yeah, and look at Vanguard just being complete. What do you call? A pain in your eyes. Mid lane?
Mid lane, Kagura getting stunned. Oh! Kagura threw that umbrella right back at that Barca, and Barca's the one that gets killed. But Lancelot going in, chasing that Kagura down. Good job, but they're finally able to take that tower down. But look at the monkeys, still almost full health. So many clones, it's hard to figure out which one it is that you're supposed to go after. Right here, they're trying to get this Roger. Hilda doing some good poke damage on the Roger. But Roger might just be able to take Hilda down. She flickers. That's a great flicker coming from Vanguard. They're all backing out safely from this fight.
Oh, we expected this game to be really aggressive, but you know, we didn't know it's gonna go this rocky. Look at Uranus though.
Oh my gosh, Uranus is in their base. Wow, no fear coming off of this man. He's like, I am the flying microwave. What can you do about it? Nothing.
Wait, is he a microwave? Is that what Abyss skin is? A microwave? I thought he was holding a Captain American shield.
Oh, I call him a microwave. He's like a flying microwave. Just so annoying. Just giving off radiation everywhere he goes. Just sucking out my life.
Vanguard?
All my life force. But right here, Vanguard going in, trying to do some poke damage, gets caught. Eugen, nice with that Kagura. Like those umbrellas. I feel like every single umbrella has landed on point. Ling trying to get this X-Work here, but X-Work is just so tanky. Just blasting that flame. But look at the Uranus. He was like, I was always here, even though you didn't notice me. Look at Ling, he's so low. Eugen throwing that umbrella. Ling's just able to escape with barely a little bit of his life.
You're absolutely right. I mean, Uranus was always there, even though you didn't notice him. I mean, this is why his name is Uranus. You know, people might interpret his name in a completely different way. You know, but look at Vanguard. They try to put pressure as Mathilda should have. But she's just getting completely denied with the early game by Diggy. Diggy's able to put so much bomb all across the map, just bombing this Vanguard out of his life. And then Farsa can't even survive against his Kagura because Eugene is so good at it. And the Kagura, this is exactly what Kagura do. Look at X-Borg though. Burning Vanguard.
Going in, trying to take this turtle, but that's a lot with that retribution. Fast hands, he was able to secure it. That was a good job. That was a good job from Lancelot. Fast hands right there.
Yeah, I mean,
but this export so tanky.
Cool, using ultimate farm. I like that. Really decisive. And then, so let's take a look at total gold right now from both sides. Ling is sitting at 3,100 gold, but look at the entire team, right? The key members on the other side, 36, 35, 37. All the side laners and the mid lanes are really, really farmed. It's pretty even so far. But I gotta say, if they keep on skilling, it might look bad. It might look kind of bad for Exile. I don't think their comp, especially their jungler, are gonna skill that well into the game. Oh, Kagura?
Perfect, bro. Her, but does Kagura still have her flame shot? I don't think so. Ghost is like, you live to die another day. Great job, Ghost. But Eugen, oh, almost getting caught out in there, but she was able to escape. Expert ulting right here. Monkey running away. Uranus throws out the chase. Very smart. Uranus, look at this flying micro. Look at his health. Look at him. He's just jumping into 3 people. He does not care. Okay.
Roger,
Do not tell Uranus what to do. Right here, he's just going. This guy is like a walking turret. I swear to God. Like I think that Team Exiles has given up doing anything about him. Like.
Yeah, I mean that's why they picked the Sylvana to begin with, right? They want to counter him. And then, same thing as Monkey. Monkey can't do anything right now against Uranus. They don't have enough anti-heal to shred HP from this guy. I think Monkey this game might consider building Dominance Eyes. Because you really have to get a tanky item first to take away the damage from, a lot of burst damage from Guapo. And then he also offers a lot of anti-heal. And you desperately need that. You need that against Export, you need that against Uranus, you need that against Roger. 3 of which do insane amount of lifesteal when they're doing their spells, when they're doing their auto attack. And Dominus Eyes can solve all that problem if you're able to build that. So I think this might be his next item after GHS. Get mid.
Oh, look at Eugen just throwing the umbrellas, just doing massive amounts of damage. It's like disgusting amounts of damage. Uranus going in, showing them who's boss. Flame shots going off, doing a lot of damage right here and taking on very little. Uranus going into the bush, finds the Lancelot, but he does not care. Okay, he's like, I'm a microwave, man. Like, do you not know who I am? Like, I'm the turret's father.
What? I gotta, you know, I'm not gonna do it on stream, but I gotta dig deep on like your problem with microwaves. But before that, look at mid.
Right here, fight breaking out here for the turtle. Not Hilda going in, but she gets caught up with that Uranus. Uranus just diving, fiercely fighting 2 people by himself. Lance barely trying to escape. He has 1 HP, but I think he's gonna get chased down by Ghost of Eugen. I don't think he stands much of a choice against the umbrella. He's going in, tries to kill, gets pulled right back by that Diggy. Oh, Eugen's low. We'll be seeing an outplay right here. Oh, Diggy gets that Lancelot. Eugen is still alive. Holy cow, guys. That was just amazing.
Look at that HP from this person. I mean, I gotta give credit to Yato Ling, the Exile jungler. He did as much as he could. It just wasn't enough. But that was a pretty decent play. 1 vs 4 dashing around minions before the export mid.
Just so much sustain and survivability with that shield, and he has immortality. Just amazing job, just bursting, like trying to do some damage, forcing them to go back to lane. But I was already really concerned about Team Exiles with their picks because they had like not very strong like tower push abilities, but then they also don't have much late game heroes. Like the fact that like the longer this game drags on, the stronger Pretty Boys will get, and the harder it will.
Mid lane, look at the burst. So, you're absolutely right because I mentioned this before. I mentioned this many times already, and I mention it again. Exo's King Comes cannot outskill the other side, right? Kagura's gonna one-shot this far step. Kagura's gonna one-shot even the Mathilda top side of Uranus. And meanwhile, on the other side, look at the top lane.
Showing his dominance, he takes down Sylvana. He's going in for more. Okay, this guy's going for seconds. This guy's hungry. He's going in for thirds. Triple kill to the Roger. Wow. When will we be seeing the first Savage? Is this gonna be the game that we see the first Savage?
Maybe. I mean, Roger's ready to go. You can see like he is ready to pull out those damage right here. So and then you can see the speed of this guy taking down towers. And then at this point, look at Link's farm. Look at Link's farm. Oh. Don't even mention farm because look at deleted.
Try to snipe them from that bush. That wasn't a very. Wouldn't be a move I would go for. Too many people.
I think what he wanted to accomplish over there was just try to clear the wave. But then he just got bursted because you have a Diggy on his side. I mean, Diggy's pull definitely killed him over there. This pick is such a beautiful pick from entire team Pretty Boys over here. They show you their ability to adapt. To think on the fly, to pick out Diggy against Mathilda, one of the strongest support choices in the game. So I'm loving this. I'm loving this competitiveness from North America region. If you look at total farm right now, Roger is sitting at a whopping 8,600 gold compared to Lancelot, who's only at 5,400. So that's 3,000 gold advantage over one character. And that's insane because that's more than 1 item, right? Look at Roger, 3 items completed, and Lancelot is just finished 2 items, barely starting the 3rd. So you're gonna see the huge power difference coming from those 2 characters. And not mentioning the mid lane, not mentioning the silent. All silent characters from the entire Pretty Boys are really decked out. You have Xborg, Uranus, all sitting in many items, whereas Sun and Sylvana's catching, training their best just to catch up. Mid lane.
Good job on the Diggy though. Those bombs just doing a lot of damage. This Lord trying to push into the tower, but I think they're just gonna be able to take. I think they're taking top tower. Yeah, they're gonna be able to take top tower. Now one tower is down in their defense. Now they're gonna go after this Matilda. She can't escape that Kagura. Beautiful ult coming from Gosu Yujin, showing us how to play Kagura. Wow.
I mean, when you find the opportunity to go in with your skills, go in with your combo, that's what he does. That's very accurately. Before that, look at mid lane once again.
Like Roger just mowing down this tower. They want to end the game now. Sylvana trying to do something with Roger. Whoa, did you guys even see that? I feel like I couldn't even. I blinked and she just disappeared. Like, oh my gosh. Like I didn't even see Roger do the claw. Right here, expert going in. That much sustainability. Hilda getting dragged back by that Diggy. Will she end up getting caught here? I think she really wants to go for that expert. That expert has that immortality, so I don't know if that was the best choice to ult him. Right here, looks like someone's caught out. Roger, look at him running around in circles. Who do I kill next? Oh my gosh, this man is unstoppable. Oh man, Hilda's low trying to flicker out. Dragging back by that Diggy, just dragged back to their death. Like, taking them to the crypt. I think that Tyranny Boys is going to end the game right here. Double kill by the Diggy, doing an incredible job. And Pretty Boys wins. Guys, Pretty Boys, congratulations. Oh my gosh, that team synergy, that Diggy pick, that Roger is just malicious. Great job to Team Pretty Boys.
Pretty Boys won starting before the game started. I think their draft, like we talk about it, we discussed this in the draft. I think they won draft phase. You know, like the pick that they had, Uranus, you have Axborg, you have Roger, first picks, and have Eugene being the flex, able to pick whatever needed for the team. It's just absolutely insane. Meanwhile, the Diggy pick is gotta be the highlight of this entire draft. Using Diggy to counter hero like Mathilda, deny the early game advantage this character is supposed to provide. Definitely something that you can learn for your game by game Mobile Legends. So once again, big congrats to Pretty Boy for proceeding, but big shout out to Excel for finishing the journey at 6th and 7th place as well. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and take it to our host desk.
So wonderful game to Pretty Boys. Their draft execution mechanics showed that they're not pulling any punches in today's matches. With that being said, it's time to share the stream, hit the like button, and subscribe to Dave. So is there a light in the end of tunnel for Exile? We'll find out after a short break. Welcome back, guys. My apologies from before. These last two matches are actually best out of one. So I hope everyone is staying tuned for our exciting and thrilling final match of the day between Team Sexy and Team Aether Explicit. And in the meantime, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn the bell on for all notifications. Today's tournament is brought to you by Trovo.live. The grand final of North America Roundtable is going to be streamed exclusively on Trovo, so make sure you use the link in the chat and head to Trovo to warm up your seat right now. And without further ado, let me quickly get us back to our incredible casters, Sky and Dave.
Wow, thank you for the amazing introduction from our beautiful Liz right there. Make sure to follow her on Instagram. Remember, caster AssassinDave with me, the one and only sexy and charming Sky. How are you doing, Sky?
After the break, very pumped for this game. This is Aether Explicit versus Team Sexy. Ooh, I'm really excited for this one.
Yeah, everything's on the line now, okay? Both teams are high caliber teams in North America, and they only got one chance. Whoever loses will be eliminated, will be called the forever copy the 6th or 7th of the region, and the winner will proceed to compete for the next chance to go to the grand final of the losers bracket, to go against the winner of the previous match, Team Pretty Boys. Who is gonna do that? We shall find out. The first game ban pick is already underway in this best out of one series. Let's quickly jump into the ban pick.
Seeing the of the tanks, okay? We got BTK Shark, we got Pika, battle of the tanks, yo. I want to see who's gonna be the better tank.
Yeah, I mean, this is it. You're not gonna get the better tanks in North America, right? There are only so few tank players in this region that are dedicated to tank and the top-notch tank player. So coming into this game, battle of the tanks, you're absolutely right. Is it Shark? Is it gonna be that Pika? We shall find out. But more than that, the Silent is also going to be a true contest, right? Chicken is a proud Silent main in North America. Actually, Chicken has rarely or maybe never switched position in his entire career for playing Mobile Legends. Whereas, same as Mikasa. Mikasa, even though he kind of switched to jungle for a while playing Freya, but he was mainly just a Freya and a Silent fighter player. So it's going to be a contest for the kings on the side lane also.
Say, like, ever since like Dave had me practicing on how to cast, and I was practicing, he was having me practice on like this match that BDK Shark was playing in. I was so impressed by his Akai, like, oh my god, that Kung Fu Panda every single time. He's definitely unleashing the whooshy finger hold, okay? Like, I'm so excited. Like, if he picks this Panda, I'm gonna be so happy. Like, I just want to see those perfect pins, like pinning people against the wall.
I mean, okay, so who would you say have the better Akai, right? Like, because Pika is also an Akai main. Like, so overall, which Akai do you prefer, personally?
Pika play Akai that much, I haven't really gotten that exposure, but ever since like you having me practice on that cast, like watching that game that BTK Shark was playing in over and over again, every single ultimate this guy lands, someone is dying. Like, that's why, like, I wasn't even very interested in the hero Akai before until now, like until after practicing, like casting over that tournament. Like, I'm just like, I'm so excited.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm a big fan of both people, to be honest. Like, both players Akai are really good. Obviously, for when Shark plays Akai, he's able to, he doesn't even talk to his team. So what I was confused with is how he's able to communicate to his team, or their team probably trusts Shark way too much, where they always look at Shark's position, look at Shark's engage, and that's something Team AE can work on, right? Look at Pika's engage a little bit more, because sometimes we see when Pika engage, there's a little bit of disconnect from the Team AE on like how they engage, like how like the team doesn't really follow up in time. Sometimes the million doesn't follow up in time, but we see their roster change, so we might see more coordinations we saw from the previous match from AE coming to this match against Team Sexy.
Shark on Akai, it's no longer tank Akai, it's assassin Akai, okay? It's assassin Akai.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a look at the ban and pick so far for this game. We're gonna have, but go ahead.
Oh, they got electric flying ostrich, guys. People are gonna be getting fried.
Wait, what? What? Are you
the electric flying ostrich, okay? Like, he has the zap of death.
You were talking about Kaja from Kaja pick, right?
Yes, that is the electric flying ostrich, okay?
I mean, that's actually a pretty good depiction to be honest.
That is what he is.
I'm learning English while casting with Sky right here. Definitely learning quite a bit of, you know, the way how to describe things.
Yes, sir.
English is a hard language, not gonna lie. So coming back to this game's ban pick, Benedetta, Eudora, Saber being banned away. On the other side, from Team Sexy, we have Eve, Mathilda, as well as Roger being banned away. Lapu being heavily prioritized, along with that Lunox.
Fight for my dream.
And very interesting pick. I know Lapu is one of those chicken's signature heroes, but is it worth to be picked out so early when a lot of other heroes available, like Paquito, like Export? That's actually really interesting. If you look at our composition right now, Team Sexy's early game pre-level 4 is not that strong at all. Whereas Team AE, their early game is looking solid. Like, rooted on the ground. They're looking to do something this early game.
Jungle pick, actually. Very interesting right there. I think the Lapu pick was actually maybe a respect pick. Like, he picked it first because he didn't want Mikasa to be on that Lapu, because we all seen the destruction that Mikasa can unleash on that Lapu.
Yeah. Mikasa is definitely a problem, right? I would say, you know, when he's on Lapu also. So I guess, yeah, you're right. When you take out Lapu early on, it's more respect pick, like a counter pick, than a pick that they needed like desperately, because so many fighters are on the line, so you can't just. It's really hard to choose one or the other. It's hard to say which one's better. I think a lot of them is mainly who has the early game advantage, and then it's really based on the player. So taking that Lapu away from AE makes a lot of sense. So that's definitely correct. But remember, because I still have the Freya, right? So that we might see coming out this game, possibly, potentially, hypothetically.
It looks like both teams are lacking a little bit on the range. I hope they pick some really good like ranged heroes. Because they all seem pretty, like, yeah. They need that range. They got the front line down.
So, a lot of majors are still available. With Eve being banned away, Eudora being banned away, I was just about to say, we still have Chang'e, we still have the Kagura, we still have some really good meta mid lane choices, even including Val, to be honest. And then Val with Naka can be really good against Ling if you knock him up first hand and follow up with Kaja, to be honest. So there are quite a bit of like long range poke mages available on the table for both sides to choose. I mean, that's not something, and it seems like they're not really heavily focused on banning it. We have Diggy being banned away, which is more of a support choices, and then both sides kind of need that support right now. So which is going to be that support choice? Mathilda being banned away, Diggy being banned away. We might look at some frontline tank choices as mid lane, right? I was just about to say Povo and Koopa, and then you have Jawhead still available. You have probably Hylos available that's being somehow prioritized in this game. And we know that when Export is taken out, we see quite a bit of Export Hylos combo, right? It's not just Export alone. They want to make sure they have the combo to really press the early game advantage. So Hylos might be a ban. Well, it's not going to be banned from AE. So but that's definitely going to be one of the options that AE can consider. Now, just like you said, Akai is a comfortable choice for both sides support. A really proficient choice for both of them. So are we going to see an Akai being taken out? That's definitely more likely now with Diggy and Mathilda being banned away. Rafaela's still available, by the way.
Pressure building up, tension building up. The tanks are both last pick. I'm just so anticipating what tank they're gonna pick. And the Cooper gets banned. Are we gonna be seeing an Akai here? Is it gonna go to Pika or is it gonna go to Shark right here? I'm really excited.
Yeah, I mean, but again, there are still many choices on the line, so it's not like we're left with just an Akai. Like, Akai is good, but is it gonna be better than some other choices just because they're good at it? Yeah, maybe.
Panda is a great choice here for Team Sexy, I think, because they have a lot of fighters like on the AE side. If they get the Kung Fu Panda man, he can push them all away. You know, I think it's a great choice.
Right. But also you have to understand that at the same time you got to be concerned with a lot of the dashes being available, a lot of the knockup, the claw control. You know, from X, and if you can't really paint an Export with a shield. If Export has a shield, you can paint him, but he can dash away. So you might just waste your all.
That's very true. That's very true. I guess that will have to come down to experience and timing.
Yeah, true. Absolutely. So, but we do see Akai being shown, being flashed by Team AE right here. Pika is going to go ahead and try to take that out ahead of their opponent. Kagura is, again, the choice of mid lane for Team AE. I like that because Kagura is definitely one of the better options to go against the Barca. really mobile, really hard to get caught. At the same time, Kagura is really hard to get caught from Ling, really hard to get caught from Farsa. Kagura can also one-shot at Farsa if she is in a good position. So we're just looking for what is Shark gonna take out in the end. Is that really gonna be the Selena? No
There's
way.
no way. There's no way. I'm gonna be so disappointed if I don't get to see the tank plays coming off of the Shark.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is gonna be a Selena. Maybe they want to show something different. Maybe they walked in prepared, confident. Ooh.
Ooh, Mukbang.
Mumukao might not be bad this game actually. Really strong front line. And then with the recent changes on the passive, he actually have infinite ultimate. But if you take out Mumukao, take out the not gonna happen. It's gonna be Chao in the end. I was just about to say
Interesting choice.
yeah, I mean Chao's pretty good. Chao offers a little bit of early game pressure. Still overall, if you look at AE composition, their early game looking solid. Whereas for Team Sexy, they're really looking to skill later into the game, right? They're looking to skill further down the game with Ling being farmed, with Lunas getting a little bit of farm, with Farsight getting a little bit of farm. So, but for AE, if they pressure their early game advantage, at Paquito, Export, their early game looking strong. They have to open up the early game. If they don't, the late game is looking like the damage mainly come from who? Mainly come from Kagura's burst damage. Mainly come from the Paquito, but you can easily get kited by those mages. At the same time, you have Link and one-shot the Farsa, one-shot the Kagura, and one-shot the Kaja. So yeah, it's I think Team AE is on a ticking time bomb. They have to win early game, or they might be putting themselves in a box.
Anxiety about the Cho pick because like Kagura's squishy, but she has the ability to dash away from her umbrella and purify it. So, and like who else? If he kicks like I don't really think he can kick anybody else to death on their team because everyone else on their team is pretty tanky.
Yeah, and like I said, I like this Chao skin so much. Look at that.
Chao skin looks very nice though. Look at those electric flashes. This man is ready to kick somebody at the speed of light.
Yeah. This is probably one of the best hero skins among all the best hero skins. Do you guys think the same way? Look at once again, AE start out with two people on the side lane. Once again, to open up the pressure so they can rotate to contest the first objective, which is the River Scuttle coming up right now.
Like that Cho was trying to put some pressure on the export, tried to lay his farming, trying to make sure that best player safely obtains his blue buff without getting invaded. Ling is able to secure that lethal.
Yeah, and Export didn't even want to go invade. I mean, or contest the River Scalar. With this composition that they have, you would expect AE to actually play more aggressive and contest the River objective, not giving it to Ling. But they're letting best players just free farm, you know. So, an interesting choice come from AE. I think they didn't really play to the win condition of their composition, but who knows? It's pre-level 4 and everything is peaceful. That's fine. It's sometimes early game doesn't really mean like right off the bat. Right, you can get to level 4. Ling though, Mikasa.
A lot of damage from Mikasa. Mikasa, we all know his ability to 1v2, 1v3, 1v4. So is Mikasa gonna be able to outplay this Ling? It might look like Mikasa's low, but Mikasa has a bunch of tricks in his bag. But no, Farsa comes to intercept. Mikasa's still alive. No, first blood goes to Team Sexy. Great kill for the Ling right there.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder where's the support at, right? Like, he was fighting the entire best player chicken for quite a long time, and the support just never came. It's just like, it seemed like they hated him or something, or they maybe trusted him too much.
Valiant effort from Mikasa, was able to survive so many hits when I thought he should have died.
Yeah, and looks like AE's strategy, they want to pressure the bottom tower, but Farsa seemed to deny that early game push.
I'm now seeing that Farsa pick, why they picked Farsa, and it being used to like its win condition.
Yeah. Ooh, might possibly see something right here from Chao. Kaja!
Right here, Chao getting pulled by the electric chicken. Right there, Shark getting away though.
Look at Chicken.
Getting pulled by Frank, but oh my gosh! Aka jumped right in there, got murdered. Straight out murdered. Link gets the kill on the Xberg. Link gets a double kill on the flying electric ostrich. Holy cow, best player's on fire.
Oh my goodness, what a play from Chicken rotating all the way to the bottom side, and what a great play from Link, getting a double kill over there. Credit has still go to the Chicken though. That initiation, that double min stun, that was incredible. So, great play from the entire side of Team Sexy right now. They're definitely playing really sexy. How
did that play go so wrong for AE? I thought that they were in the I thought that they had the advantage, but no.
Oh, nice old Pika.
Right here, Pika pins him to the wall, pins best player. Best player is able to get out of that one, but that was a beautiful pin coming from Pika. Pika on the tank. Kung Fu Panda pulling up.
But it wasn't. There was no follow-up, no damage. I mean, Kaga didn't have ult anymore. So yes, he pulled, but Kagura wasn't there. There's no damage. So Akai, at this point, I think AE still have to fix their communication. The tank and the mage need to go together. Look at best player. They'll look at them. Done.
In fact, ult to get himself out of it. But would he actually be able to get out of this one? Kagura tries to get Ling, almost gets him, but he was able to dash away quick and survive with his life.
Yeah, I think that's actually. That might be a mistake from Kagura's side. You know Ling is looking to dash right now. So if I was Kagura, I was jumping in with my full quad control combo, right? Double skill 1, jump in, stun, knock Ling back, just for the quad control, so your team can do as much damage in that short period. And don't overestimate Ling's HP. Ling's really squishy. Despite the 3 kills he has, he's still squishy. Before that top side,
in position to start some sort of a team fight because it looks like they have their eye on this tower right here, but I don't think that they're gonna go for it. BTK Shark doing a good job setting up in the bush of death, and Mikasa also giving great vision.
Oh, here we go.
Mikasa getting kicked by Shark. Oh, Shark kicks him really hard. Ling ults on top of that one. Mega kills the Ling. Mikasa gets slain. Expert trying to run away right here, and he's trying to hit him with fire, but oh, I don't know. Can he escape from this one? But he does have the turtle buff, so Shark doing a great job at zoning them out. He's like, look at the battle of the tanks right here.
Oh.
Pika jumping in. Oh, that doesn't quite get that, but it's okay. He's still alive. Right here. Oh, Kagura. Wow, she actually is alive. I think she outplayed that Ling a little bit right there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Kagura is one of the major. If that's in a Eudora or like a Farsa, I mean, that's dead, right? Like that person's dead. But not this Kagura. Kagura have a lot of dash, a lot of mobility. The question is, the challenge right now for AE, their silence are losing. They have early game competition, but yet they lost the early game. Their win continues to snowball. So you have Xborg continuing to invade, have Kagura, snowball, one-shot of Farsa. But right now we're seeing the other way around. Team Sexy already sitting at a close to 3,000 gold advantage, 2,700 gold. 2,400 gold, 2,500 gold, and then look at total item difference. Ling already finished the War Axe, going for the second item, 4,000 gold, and Xborg is about 1,000 gold behind. So if Ling finished the DHS, he's able to farm, just increase the efficiency on farm so much more, and this game can get scarier and scarier. Like I said, Team AE is on a ticking time bomb, and I think the time bomb is already blew up in their face.
And I was actually expecting more of like a early invade or maybe like staking Ling's blue buff right from the get-go, but like it's actually surprising me Aether Explicit is playing so passive with the heroes that they have.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, is a really big setback. They're not using it to the full potential that they could have.
Like I'm surprised also, right? Like I thought it was gonna be, I thought they were gonna invade, but obviously, oh, Kai coming in.
Oh, Pika jumping right in, pinning it against the wall. That was a perfect, beautiful ultimate coming from Pika on the tank. Kung Fu Panda.
Nice initiation from Pika over there, picking chicken on the wall, the star player that Team Sexy needed to win team fights. Ling jumping in.
Ling jump too early right there, trying to get that turtle, woo! And he gets punished for that mistake that he made. He should have waited a little bit longer before he jumped into that turtle.
Beautiful play from AE side. They're not giving up despite their early game disadvantage. Look, they're even up the deficit. They're only 800 gold, 1,000 gold behind now from originally close to 3k gold behind. So some mistakes though from Team Sexy side. I gotta give credit to Akai, Pika for staying calm-headed and cool-headed and just landing that beautiful initiation on the right person. This time being Chicken and obviously engaging onto the Ling, stun lock this person, and great play from AE.
Like Team AE has great communication. They follow up with Pika's like amazing initiation. Like when he initiates an ults, then like AE should have no problem coming back from this deficit.
Yeah, I mean absolutely. So let's take a look at the current gold differences right now. Only 200 gold difference, and then Lapu just finished War Axe and Bloodlust Act. So his lifesteal and sustain is gonna be next level at this point. Where look at Paquito. Paquito already finished 2 items and more. He's sitting at a really comfortable position. Close to 3 items now. It's only the Kaja who's kind of behind, but not that much. So, and then remember, Kaja is straight up a counter to a lot of heroes. To every single character actually from the entire PDK, from the entire Team Sexy side. You know, he just have to make sure he doesn't ult that Chow, because Chow is a tank. You have to remember that, despite how fighter-ish he looks, but it's not a fighter. So you have to avoid that Chow and try to ult somebody else.
How comfortably they're letting this Ling just free farm, but wow, look at
Chow?
Mikasa's actually very high. He has a lot of gold. Mikasa just taking it, doing his farming. We're gonna be seeing a lot of crazy plays coming from later, but Ling now escaping a little bit of his life. Doesn't do much damage, just only pops Export's shield. Right here, Pika going in with another great initiation. Wow, good job to Pika, but ooh, Electric Chicken goes down. Yuna escaping with that. Lunax has very good escape, but that was a great fight for AE. AE making a comeback right now.
Yeah, it started off with a kind of an awkward initiation from Shark, but then Pika kind of followed suit, right? Pika kind of followed with another awkward re-initiation, or like a counter initiation, I would say. So it's just a lot of mistakes right now across the board. I think again it's best of the one, so you gotta. There's a lot of nervousness, or what do you call tension on the line. So both teams gotta play. They gotta play relaxed. They gotta play calm, like what they did before. Just now, we've seen too many mistakes. Pika jumping in, missing Petrify, missing the initiation, and the same as Chow jumping out by himself, but not, and unlike Kagura, not able to follow up the kick. So completely put himself in a really dangerous spot. A really weird plays going forward. Kaja?
They feel, but Ling going in right there, getting Blink. Blink was trying to wait in the bush and probably catch him out, but Ling was so smart. He predicted that he was in that bush, jumped right in and sniped him.
Yeah, meanwhile on the side, we do not see the return kill on the chicken. Look at top push though.
Wow, 9 minutes into the game, they're already pushing into this tower. And this tower, I think, is gonna go down. Shark, great ultimate, kicking that Kagura, keeping him away, so that Team Sexy was able to take that base tower down.
Yeah, what a great push forward advantage over here. Kaja dying in that bush. They saw Blink hiding in the bush over there. Getting the kill on Blink definitely secured them not only one tower, but 2 towers, including the high ground tower. And this is gonna help them so much with entire Team Sexy. With this advantage, they can push on forward and then like constantly have top lane pressure. And now AE have to constantly send 1 or 2 people to defend. Look at Pika's HP though from Farsa.
Wow, look at Farsa. Good damage picking up on Shark going in to engage. It looks like he's kind of kicked the Kagura. Is he gonna be able to kick it? Ooh, nice flicker from Shark. I think he's gonna be able to escape this, but Mikasa is relentless. Oh no, Shark gets away. Wow, impressive. Shark jumped into all those people and actually survived that, but Kagura instantly getting bursted really low, but she was able to escape with her umbrella. Ling, is he gonna be able to jump on the wall? He doesn't look like he has much energy. Oh, I don't think Blink has his ultimate right here, but Mikasa, wow, that nice heal, great timing, was able to escape that. I don't think there's any casualties on both sides, actually.
Oh my god, we're just seeing AE just completely. They're so scattered at this point. They're scattered on the way how they play the game. Not really scattered as a team, but more scattered on the individual mechanics. We see tons of mistakes. Again, Kaja ulting the Chow, and then they're not. So Linus would jump in, find a kill, may at least force a lot of people down. But before that, look at Lord.
Target one person instead of each team member targeting like different people right here, but Fried Chicken trying to go in and do something. He might just get melted right here. Wow, everyone looks really low. People are dying all across the map. Ling letting that Kaja escape with barely 1 HP, but Ling himself is low. Shark is still alive. He's really good at surviving, I gotta say. Jumping in all those people and being able to walk out with his life, impressive.
Yeah, I mean, like absolutely. Like Kaja barely survived out of it. Blink lived with 1 HP. And now with 3 people down, 3-1 trade on for barely a chicken. This is gonna be a free Lord, and it's over 12 minutes, so it's gonna be enhanced Lord. Oh, look at Xborg!
He killed from Xborg! Wow, whoa, he's getting kicked. Oh, wow, he flickered over that wall. He's gonna be side. Oh, he couldn't survive, but that was a great effort coming from Xborg. I'm a little bit worried about Aether Explicit. Are they gonna be able to defend this, or are we gonna be seeing 3 more towers getting mowed down?
I think this is gonna be the game. I mean, with the Lord taking down, with Xborg died, I mean, he doesn't come back in 20 seconds, but Lord is coming out, and look at Team AE. They do not have the necessary damage or like AoE damage to clear wave. Right, Kagura is AoE qual control, but Kagura's skills only affect heroes. It doesn't really affect minions that much, so there's no wave clear, right? Blink is more of a melee range fighter. With an enhanced lord diving in, charging in onto probably mid high ground tower, probably charging directly to the base. At least you're gonna lose more than like all your high ground towers, all your outer towers, or your high ground towers. And then most likely we're gonna see the end of the game right here.
It's gonna be tough. I'm feeling the pressure. I'm feeling the nerves. Oh, are they gonna be able to defend this? Are they gonna be able to pull out something? Is Blink gonna be able to get that Ling or catch one of the damage dealers? I'm feeling anxious. Pika just he's taking that lord. He's trying to start from base. Blink pulls in the Lapu. Makito getting the kill on the Lapu. But I feel like he probably should have saved that ultimate to pull one of the heavy damage dealers. Lunox flying right in, straight in with the ball form on their ult. And then able to dash out, taking no damage. Shark going right on and following up after her. Ling getting into position. Oh, they don't have many minions, so they're gonna back out. That's really smart. They're gonna clear this, and I think they might be able to take the middle turret too.
Yeah, I mean, with 2 people down, look at Farsa's damage. Nicolette, aka Apple, is scaling up. Look at mid lane.
Kill. Lunox bursting down that Akai. Dev is still able to escape this export. Are they going to be able to defend? But I think this tower is definitely going down. Actually, I noticed the minions actually aren't coming up, but there's minion wave pushing into their base. They're probably waiting for this middle minions to push up so that they're able to take this turret. Ling is just grabbing his blue, and they're probably going to set up and regroup and get into position. So stressful right here.
Whew. Oh my goodness. 7,000 gold advantage. Let's take a look at hyper carries. Ling is at 11,000 gold compared to a 9,000 gold. A 2,000 gold behind Xborg. And Xborg just being ineffective this game. He's not finding any luck. And once again, this all started with the starting of the game. Before that, look at his bottom side.
Pikachu can pin somebody against the wall. Oh, wait, they have immortality, I think. Farchiko's able to resurrect. Ling going in, following up. I love the follow-up coming from Team Sexy right here. They are relentless. Oh, Shark again with the kick. Instantly killing that Makito. Maniacs and Ling. Wow, wiped out. Entire Aether Explicit has been decimated, guys. Oh my gosh. That was such a great, amazing team play by Team Sexy. Congratulations to Team Sexy. Great follow-up, great teamwork, great synergy. Wow, that's just beautiful to look at, Dave.
Victory!
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I smelled disaster, like, from Team AE since the beginning of the game, right? We talk about how their composition is really powerful early game, and I even said that they could have picked the Hylos to complement the Xborg and really invade into the enemy side. Even with that Kai pick, the early game is still better, it's still stronger than Team Sexy, but yet we did not see that kind of aggressive play coming out from their team. Now we see a more defensive play. They didn't even get the River Scuttler, the River Lethal Wonder, or whatever you like to call it, the Pokemon. So it's just a really awkward lack of execution on their win condition. Whereas Team Sexy just really took advantage of, you know, the window of opportunity that their opponent gave them, right? Just continue to snowball, and Kaji is able to ult like people that's insignificant instead of Ling, instead of they ulted Lapu one time, which was really, really good, instead of Yona on the Lunox or the Farsa. So overall, it's a lot of mistakes from both sides, but really more from AE than their opponent, than Team Sexy right here.
Excellent job on the mechanics of best player.
Yeah.
Like the Ling, he had 10 kills, like only 1 death. They were only able to kill him once. Like he was just dominating that. He was like taking candy from a baby. Like it was just aggressive. I love that play.
Yeah, so I mean, with that being said, we do have the winners for all the elimination bracket matches, and then I'm gonna quickly show this result to all of you guys, so you guys can take a look of who is winning, who's gonna play tomorrow. We have some exciting matches coming up, so if you're watching the stream, this is just your time to make sure to like, subscribe, and turn the bell on to all notification bells, so you can watch the game tomorrow and join the giveaway, because we have more and more stuff coming up. I'm trying to pull it up, but I have some problems. So make sure you hit like, subscribe. But let's go ahead and quickly send it over to our incredible host, Liz.
Alright guys, that was an amazing match coming from both teams. Both teams made a little bit of mistake, but in the end, Team Sexy fortified their spot in continuing the tournament. And we talked about how this series can be very swingy and can turn out on a dime. for Team AE, they made a little bit of more mistakes on the second game against Team Sexy, whereas they played really well in the first game. And in terms of Team Pretty Boys, they've done really well in both teams, playing a solid game, not making too much mistakes, doing goofy things, and they're going to continue on in tomorrow's games. And overall today, we see that two teams are going to go in for tomorrow's tournament, and tomorrow we're going to have A77 versus East Coasters and Pretty Boys versus Team Sexy. So with that being said, it's time to share, like, subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on my Instagram and Sky on her YouTube. Yeah. I'm very excited for tomorrow's matches, and yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.